Hi-ho, everyone, and welcome back to the adventures of Turwinkle, the gnome mage. Well, hi, Turwinkle.
Hello.
Are you all set for tonight?
Sure.
And we are excited because tonight we're going to be filming the Soup Kitchen event. And so we are in a party with Olivia, Fancy, Alero, and Cordovia, or Corbiday. Corbiday, not Cordovia, Corbiday. And so we're going to go check it out and see what that is all about. We're excited to do this event because we've heard some good things about it. So we will do that, but first we got an interesting letter today. So let me read this letter to you folks. We'll get it here. And this is from Thaleen, and it says a package arrives, and it received a big green wrapped package, and the letter says, "Hello, gnome. I've come across a peculiar artifact. The energy it emits troubles me, but I was told your expertise in magic may make it useful to you. Better in your hands than mine." From Thaleen. And what it is, and I will show you here, I opened it up, and it is this floating lamp, just like the Wandering Lantern group has. So it's great. Look at that thing. Isn't that neat? It follows me around, so when I move over here like that, where'd it go? It follows me around. It's a cool little thing. So thank you, Thaleen. And it is great. I really like it. And so that is an awesome gift. I sure appreciate it. And we're going to use that today. 'Cause, it's pretty neat. I'll move over here. Watch. Whoop. And there it goes. It just follows me around. Now, we also have over here, let's go take a look here. We have Mr. Firelord Fangblade. He's the jester of the Brothers of the Alliance, a level 90 Worgen warrior, and he's currently looking for work, needs a purpose. So we'll take a look at his MRP here. And it's a light MRP. It says his eyes are icy blue. He's a Worgen, taller than average. And he's looking for work, needs a purpose. Has a little bit in his history here. He says he's age 23. His birthplace was Gilneas. History: born and raised in Gilneas. Fang is a Gilnean as a person can be. Okay, let me reread that. Fang is as Gilnean as a person can be. With an early interest in swords, Fang would spend hours trying to perfect his techniques in swordplay. In his late teens, Fang joined the Gilnean military. And so it's a, hello Fangblade. It's a work in progress, which is great because he can, as he goes along, he can add more stuff to this. So good MRP there. And we'll give him a nice wave. And a nice bow. And then we will go and see the soup kitchen. So we'll see you folks when we get there. All right, well here we are. They have everything set up here. It looks wonderful. I love their colors, and the banners look great. So does the safe there. So hopefully this is going to grow. Look, my lantern even matches. So hopefully this is going to go great, and we'll see if we can't get one of the officers on and talk about the event. So let's head on over and check it out. All right, folks. Well, we have got Olivia Kane, the chief cleric of the Conclave of Azora, nickname Liv, or what is it, Libby?
Yep.
Libby, okay. And actually, boy, this is kind of the first time that Turwinkle and I have used the Skype on our show, so I don't have to mess up your name. I can let you do that for yourself. I've got your tag up here, and is it Olivia?
It's Olive, actually.
See, I would have been messing that up forever.
Fine, you'll do.
It's not my fault. It's Turwinkle. He's horrible with names. Okay, so looking at your tag here, says you're a level 90 human priest. Currently, you've been recently married, and right now you're running the soup kitchen. Excellent. Now, we missed you at the guild interview.
Yes,
by
unfortunately,
the way.
I work at an animal hospital, so I was in game. However, I was going AFK so much that I would have worried that it would have detracted from the interview with the Conclave of Azora. So I didn't want that to reflect badly upon my guild.
Oh, well, great. I can understand that. What do you do at the
I'm a
animal
veterinary
hospital?
assistant. At the time, I was running reception, and we were currently in emergency hours. This time, I believe it was last week. So unfortunately, I couldn't make it to the interview because I was answering phones and running a little bit of triage here and there. So and helping everybody out.
Oh, well, great. Uh, and so can you play WoW there? Do you play like on a
Yeah,
laptop or?
I play on my laptop, but usually I can only do very minimal kind of stuff on it. So I'm usually on a lower level character if I'm working the late shift, and
Oh, sure.
so I'm usually running a low level character through like quests lines.
Well, great. And so today you are doing the soup kitchen.
Yes, I am. Essentially, it's a soup kitchen that that I first thought up of. A friend of mine actually gave me the idea to do it. He used to run little things like out of Elwyn before it was a cross realm zone and before it was very busy there. Um, it's essentially geared for level 30 and below, with potions, pets, usually netherweave bags. There's usually some gold in there, and we usually just open up a trade channel and give like level 30 people this and below, and it we like to think that it helps. I hope it helps.
Sure. I mean, this is great. Uh, when I started on other servers, there was nothing like this. So this is a really neat idea, and I can only see that this would be very helpful to people as they are leveling it up, especially for those that have a hard time working in the auction house. Uh, Questing sometimes is a little rough, and so any little bit of help will get them on their way. So that's
That's
great.
what I like to think. I remember when I first started the game years ago. I actually started around the Burning Crusade expansion pack area, and I remember how hard it was leveling. And I sorry, there's a cat playing with a bag in the background again. I remember how hard it was leveling, and a couple of my friends who had gotten me to join the game helped me out. And that's what we're trying to do with this. Not everybody can join with a group of friends, and so we try to be that friend to people and get them started with a little bit of gold, with some gear, some potions, just to help them get through the lower levels.
Well, great. Well, I'm going to go take a look at this awesome little pet over here, Cheapers, and I will be
Sure.
right back. All right, well, we are in the midst of the soup kitchen. Looks like things are running along smoothly, and a lot of people have come up to receive some items. And we have seen this wonderful pet here who looks just like Glenn. Turwinkle was so excited when he saw this. And who do we have here?
This would be
This
Alria.
is, okay, Ario, Quick Flame, nickname Hey Stop Stop That. Okay, how did you get that nickname?
Um, well, as a scientist, she pokes into lots of different places and is all about science and studying and sometimes invade personal space if she becomes very interested in something.
Okay, and let's see here. It says adorably scary. Nice.
Again, the scientist, she loves to
Eh,
experiment.
sh- okay, and now where did you pick up this wonderful pet?
Cheaper's here. She created him to help in her experiment. She is actually the Conclave of Azora zoologist, so she knows a lot about biology and the animal kingdom. So she needed a little helper to help her gather specimens and carry things for her. And that's what Cheapers does.
Oh, wonderful! I love that RP. Now, out of character, where did you get that?
Oh my
Because I
gosh.
may want to get one of those.
I believe Cheapers comes from the Argent tournament. I think he's the Nomergon pet, if you champion for Nomergon.
Oh, that is wonderful. I may have to, if when Turwinkle gets that far, shoot for that, because that is wonderful. I love that pet. That is great. Well, I will not hold you up. I know you guys are busy here,
Oh, no
and
problem.
so I will allow you to continue serving the wonderful folks in Warm Rest Accord, the community, and thank you again. You guys do just a fantastic job.
Well, thank you. I'm glad we could have you along for this.
Y- You bet. It's a lot of fun, and you guys just really make the community just that much better by having putting on events like this. I think it brings a lot of people together, and like I said, it's a wonderful thing for the whole community to enjoy, not just your guild. So that's great.
That's what we strive for. We believe our little roleplay community's got to stick together. So we're all about helping each other. Even if you're not in our guild, we love to host events and have people come.
Wonderful. All right. Well, we have Chip here, who plays a Pandaren monk. And how do you pronounce the name,
Sure.
Chip?
Holly.
Holly Podan?
Yes.
Okay. And you are an armsman, spellbreaker of the Conclave of Azora. You currently have a containment glass over her eyes, or her eye. Which eye has the?
There was a bit of a plot earlier that involved her getting an eye thing, and now she just wears a hat. But if I were to take it off, this is what you would see.
Oh, okay, awesome. And what happened to her eye?
Well, as you heard from the last interview, we are a guild that focuses on artifacts and artifact recovery. And one blew up in her eye, and it allows her to see some...
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And because it's embedded in her eye, it allows her to see some things, but because of how powerful and things like that is, she has to wear this so she doesn't kind of go insane.
Okay. Well, that's great. That is a very interesting RP. Now, the soup kitchen that you're doing here tonight, what do you... Let me see how I can phrase this. What do you think is one of the better features of the soup kitchen for folks?
I just feel like it's just a great way for people who are low levels to just get the gear that they need, or if not the gear, the bags. Because if you're an alcoholic like some of us, bags can get expensive over a while. So it's just we always
They
want bags,
can,
and we always
certainly.
So yeah, we just always have an abundance of bags. In fact, there's a running joke in our guild where it's just like more bags, when it's like, no, we already have way too many bags. But yeah, because we always starting to put more bags in just for the sake of it. But yeah, no, it's getting some gear in, maybe a couple pets here and there, some pots to help out with early questing, because not everyone has heirlooms, and the pots are definitely a help at early levels. And then there are
Sure.
also the people
Well, I
who
think
are
it's-
legitimately new, and oh, I'm so sorry, but yeah.
No, that's great. Yeah, I think we really, the community really thanks you folks for helping out, and it really makes the community of the Worm Rest Accord be just that much better for everybody. I think not only for you folks, because it gives you guys kudos and elevates your reputation, but I think it really allows people, like you said, that are brand new to the game or have those alts feel a lot more at ease and to come in and be able to do some more things, because yeah, bag space runs out quickly, especially if you're trying to make gold and you're gathering up mats and all the things that you can while you're out. That helps so much. I can remember being brand new and Man, having to run all the way back to sell some items is just a pain, and so it is always such a relief when you have, a huge amount of space. So, thank you, folks. And this has been, again, how do you pronounce the name again? Hala?
Holly.
Holly. All right, well, thank you, Holly.
No problem.
All right, well, here we have probably one of my favorite members of the Conclave of Azora. We've seen him all the way back in the Three Lanterns Market event, and the sexy man meat, nicknamed the Beast, Stephen Thorne. Hello, sir.
How you doing?
Good. And so we're looking at your tag here. You're level 90, Cursed Human Druid. Go ahead and explain that. How are you cursed, sir?
Just the Worgen curse in general. I didn't feel like putting Gilney
okay.
in Worgen. Figured it was more creative.
Sure. And currently looks like he hasn't slept in days. What's been keeping you up?
His girlfriend is in a house grouse, or however you pronounce it, and she's been in a coma.
Oh, that's not good.
Not at all.
How did she fall into a coma?
Icily, she was doing some scrying event. This is just what I was told. Then she got smashed into a wall by a Pandaren. So that's like 500 pounds of pure love just plowing you into a wall.
Yes. Yes.
And
so
she just went up to vacation.
Okay. I love that. You've taken an in real life event and turned it into RP. And that is fantastic, sir. Great job with that.
Not more me, just her in general. Yeah. She doesn't want to go on vacation. I'm just haven't been playing Steven that much because not much you can do while you're in a hotel or a hospital room.
Oh, are you in real life? Are you in the hospital?
No. I meant the character is next to the.
Oh,
the
I see.
No, I'm still good.
Okay, so you are what's called out of character in the game here at the Soup Kitchen.
I am?
Or are you?
No, I'm in character right now. I was
okay.
trying to talk to quarterback.
Oh, okay, so that is the one next to you. Okay.
Yeah, she's.
And so, what do you do here at the Soup Kitchen?
I stand here and I'm basically the banner. That's why I usually come to the events. If you haven't noticed, the whole outfit and everything kind of screams guild recruit.
It looks awesome. The glass is just really, that is what completes, I think, the whole look.
I love them. It started as a joke from one of my friends in real life. He had like all this money laying around and he bought them for me and just mailed.
Oh, that is fantastic. So, what do you like the most about this event?
The recruitment. Honestly, it's good that we're helping newer players, but the recruitment aspect is really just awesome because in character, I am the teacher of Harvest Magic, which is the Gilnean version of, Druidism. And there's maybe 2 other Druids in the guild. So my events are fairly small.
So you're definitely looking for Druids then, is that correct?
Oh, without a doubt. I would love to have more of them in the guild. And even if you're like a newer RPer, I would love to have you. I'm sure anyone in the guild would love to have you because we all.
All right, folks. Well, there you go. If you're a Druid and you don't have a guild and love to RP, this is definitely the group for you because these guys, as you can see, they not only do stuff for their guild, but they're doing stuff for the whole Wormrest Accord server and for the community as well. And if you're a Druid, they're going to welcome you with open arms here, and they are a fun bunch. So come on, Druids, if you're new and would like a fun group to hang with and level with and RP with, this is the group to do it with. Well, thank you, sir. And I will let you get back to looking fantastic. All right. Well, we have Corby here next in line. And Corby, how do you pronounce your full name?
My full name is Corvidae Valencius.
Okay. How did you come up with that name?
Funny enough, I LARP and I've been LARPing for about 16 years now, and it's a character I play at a LARP, and I fell in love with the character, but the proper spelling of it was already taken by somebody on the server.
Okay, so that's wonderful. Now, when you're LARPing, is that a large group event? Now, for you folks that don't know what LARPing is, that is.
It's live action roleplay. I'm from New England-ish area. There's tons of them out here. I do medieval fantasy, and it's, basically buffer high combat, fun things like that.
Sure. So I am going to have to get you in on a Turwinkle's talk, and we'll talk more about that at a later time. But we'll bring it back around here to the soup kitchen and a little bit more about Corby. See that she's a medic of the Conclave of Azora, and you're currently handing out goodie bags here at the soup kitchen. So this is an alt though, isn't it?
She is my alt. She's basically my second in line. She basically gets, Kristen gets 50% playtime, Corby gets about 30, and then I have a little crazy gypsy seer I play.
Well, great. And Kristen is, as you folks remember, was in our interview with the Conclave of Azora. And she did a wonderful job. She took us on that fantastic tour of the Tower of Azora and was so very patient with Turwinkle. So we thank you for that. That was a lot of fun. If you folks haven't seen that episode, definitely go take a look, and gives you a little more in-depth look at the guild Conclave of Azora. So if you want to kind of know a little bit more about who they are, that's definitely the place to go. But as you can see, we're at their event, the Soup Kitchen. And what do you like most about running the Soup Kitchen here?
I really love it because I get to meet a lot of people that are either low level or new to the game. A funny part of it that I love the most is that it's shocking how put off people are by charity. They don't know what to do. And then they get to this moment of, wait, you mean I get this stuff and I don't have to do anything? That's great. And then they get all excited, and then they stick around and role play with you.
Oh, see, that is fun. You guys are doing something that is not just for your guild, but for the community as a whole then.
Yes, we actually have an entire bank tab devoted to the soup kitchen. We take donations from all the other guilds. Everything that is given to us goes 100% back into either bags, pets, leveling gear, potions. So it's 100% return back to the community for all donations.
Well, that's fantastic. That is just wonderful that you guys do that. And so how long have you guys been running the Soup Kitchen?
Well, we formed as a guild last September, and then by December of 2012, we had built up enough of a war chest, so to speak, to start giving back to the community, since we kind of started priding ourselves on just being out there and being kind of open door policy. And it just was something really fun and something to do around the holiday season, and we just kept it up.
So how often do you guys run the Soup Kitchen?
We do an official soup kitchen once a month, but you'll see members that are all lined up here once in a while at the Cathedral District or in Goldshire, just handing out if we get an overstock and we can't fit it on the bank tab.
Sure. Well, that's great. Really, I'm sure if everybody in the community could say thank you, they would, because it's just is a really neat idea, and it's something that, again, you guys are, it's not, well, I'm sure it helps raise your folks' reputation and may bring you a few recruits, but overall, I think it's just wonderful that you're just going out and helping people. So that's just great.
We do definitely have met amazing friends and actually formed several guild alliances. But the one policy we do have about Soup Kitchen is that we don't recruit unless people ask, because it's more
Oh,
about
sure.
the community than recruiting. And that was like one of the number one rules we made when we started this.
Well, I could see how people would want to join you, I guess I should say, after seeing something like this, because I know for myself, if Turwinkle was looking for a guild, I would be looking for something that wasn't just your typical hack and slash guild, but a guild that's actually doing stuff, and so I could see where people would want to join you, especially the low levels that are looking for a place to fit in, and so I guess that's how I would see people wanting to come and join you without you even having to ask or recruit. So kudos to you guys. Well, I will let you get back to it. I know you've got goodie bags to hand out, so thank you so much for taking some time to talk to Turwinkle.
Oh, thank you. It's always a pleasure.
All right, folks. Well, we have Fancy here. Hello, Fancy.
Hello?
Hello. Now, how do you pronounce your full name?
Adabel Al-Hassim.
Okay, great. And how did you come up with that name?
My daddy gave me that name. It was a mix of one of the grandmothers and his sister's name. And of course, the family name was the Al-Hassim. And my mother gave me Fancy because she would call me Princess Fancy Pants all the time.
Alrighty. That's awesome. And you're a level 90 human priest.
Yes.
And you're currently withdrawn in quiet. Is that just how she always is?
No, she's not. Her father, very beloved to her, just very recently passed, and she is grieving privately for his loss.
Okay. Well, we're definitely sorry to hear that. Are you okay? You're here at the soup kitchen, and what do you normally do here at the soup kitchen?
Well, this is only my second time. The first time I just watched, but this time they gave me some stuff to pass out and find people who look like they might need a little bit of help getting started on their adventures, and talk to them and encourage them and give them some things that might help a little bit, especially bags. You never have enough bag space.
Isn't that the truth? And let me tell you, Turwinkle was so lucky because somebody sent him 4 amber silk bags, and so I think Turwinkle has enough space for pretty much anything now. But I know on my other tunes, first starting out, that is one of the hardest things to get is space, especially when you're trying to make a little bit of gold and having to run back and forth to sell things is a pain. So when you have a bag, it makes it just wonderful to not have to run all the way back to sell some things to clear up some room. So that is great. So is that what you hand out mostly, as bags, or what else do you have to hand out today?
Let's see, they gave me some mana potions to hand out and some frenzy fish to give, and then I add a little bit of gold to it too.
Oh, that's wonderful. So what do you like most about helping here at the soup kitchen?
Talking to people and just meeting them and finding out what their story is.
Sure, and I bet you run across quite a few interesting storylines and RPs, especially with the new folks, coming on and just learning their characters. So if you think you've helped them out along those lines in any way, if they have asked you for any help with their RP?
A little bit. I'm fairly new to the guild. I think 3 months now, maybe 4, and so we're just really establishing that relationship, and becoming more of an integral part. But I'm here almost every evening for at least a little bit. So yeah, the relationships are there, and yeah, they're starting to look toward me for roleplay and stuff. I like it.
Well, great. Well, great. Well, thank you so much for taking some time with Turwinkle tonight, and we will let you get back to it.
Well, thank you.
Well, there you have it, folks. What a wonderful, wonderful idea. These folks are not doing something that's just centered around themselves, but they're giving out to the community as a whole. And really, what more could you ask? They are just wonderful. Handing out items, role-playing, and giving some of these folks possibly a new place to RP, making lifelong friends in the process. Just a fantastic job. Turwinkle gives them a big thumbs up. Way to go, guys. So, folks, if you're new to the game, this come and see this event. Come and RP with these folks. If you're new to RP, these folks will help you out. If you're looking for a guild, this is definitely the guild to join. They're doing these kind of events and more, and so I can't say enough. I really just cannot say enough about how awesome these folks are doing. So we're going to just kind of sit back. We're going to watch and see what else we can see as we're going along, and we shall be back. All right, well, we have pulled Brother Calphus Kane away from his duty for a second, and we've got, as you can see here, we've got, oh, George, go over, George, just a second, sir.
Yes, sir.
George, come here. George, go over and watch over Livia. George. he's being ornery. He usually doesn't come out for these events, and this is why. Come here, George. He tends to not listen, and if I could get him, hold on. George, come over here.
Take all the time you need. I'm not going anywhere.
There we go. There we go. And watch over things, George. Okay. All right, so we've got Calphus Kane, the Pain Train Kane, Shield Bearer, Paladin, Olivia's Protector. Nickname Brother Kane of Lordaeron, Spellbreaker of the Conclave of Azora. Calphus the Argent Champion, level 90 Human Paladin, currently clad in armor. And he does definitely look very armored up. I'm telling you, that is quite a suit, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
So, how did you come up with the name Calphus Kane? That is a great name.
Usually how I come up with most of my character names, which is typing random things or finding a name part that sounds really cool and finding something that correlates with it. For me, it started with Kane, and I just had to find something that sounded nice with Kane.
Well, excellent job, sir. And I see you are the protector of Olivia there.
Yes, sir.
Now, is that who the guild assigned you to watch over?
No, sir. It was more just way they developed through in character, and usually when she refers to him, it's usually as a protector among other titles.
Oh, so is there maybe something going on? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yes, as of recent, which can be told
Ooh,
through
okay.
Libby's. MRP actually, which recently just happened, I want to say, 2 days ago?
Oh, okay, so this is new then.
Yes, it was a Friday that they had finished their wedding. They've been on a courtship for quite some time.
Oh, so you folks got married in the RP.
Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations. Turwinkle didn't receive an invitation, but might have gotten lost in the mail.
Maybe. I just haven't been around recently, and I guess it's also because we made that event a while back, but I've always heard about you. I've never gotten to meet you yet, so it's glad to finally meet you tonight.
Oh, well, it's wonderful. Now, we're here at the soup kitchen. So what do you like most about running the soup kitchen?
Really, it's just getting out there and helping the community. It sparks up a little of helping people who are just making characters, as well with it generates walk-up roleplay for those. We don't turn away just out of character as well. We do both out of character and in character, giving away gift bags, and I feel that's really nice. And I wish something like that had happened when I was leveling back during my first run.
Oh, I know, right? I could have used some bags back in the day, you know, because that would have saved me 100 trips back and forth selling items. And like you said, there wasn't anything like this when I'd started the game. So, yeah, it is definitely wonderful for that. Very wonderful.
And I just think the guild does a great way with pulling it together and just doing something nice for the community and people.
Sure. I mean, that, you know, as I've said several times here tonight already, I think it's wonderful that you've taken something that doesn't just benefit your guild. I mean, it does in ways where it's, like you said, allowing people to come up and RP. It gets some walk-up RP, allows some storyline, maybe some arcs to happen in your own storylines. But it's more for the people out there that are just starting out, and it's the helping aspect that really makes this a unique and a fun event.
Yes, sir, and I've enjoyed being in this guild ever since I joined up. I can't even remember when I joined. It was a while back.
Alrighty, well, thank you very much for the talk, sir. I appreciate meeting you, and I'll let you get back. I know George doesn't do as good a job, and it looks like she's getting poor Olivia wet there. So I will let you get back to work, sir.
Yes, sir. And it was great talking to you, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, well, we've got Olivia here as they finish up their event for the day. How do you think it went tonight?
I think it went very, very well. We actually had a very large turnout tonight, which sometimes we only get a handful of people. But from what I understand, we have handed out anywhere between 15 and 20 bags and things tonight.
Oh, wonderful. That is great. So you've helped out probably about 15 to 20 people in the game then.
Yes, indeed. And we can't wait to continue it.
Well, great. Again, wonderful job, guys. This is just something that really makes this community a better place by you folks doing this sort of thing. So thank you very much from the community to you guys.
We're happy to do it, and everyone is more than welcome to stop by, even on alts. We don't mind giving out things. We enjoy it. It's usually held about once to twice a month. And if you just watch the forums, you'll usually see Libby's soup kitchen posts, and I try to bump that every other day to a daily basis so people know when we have our gathering.
Well, great. And congratulations on your RP wedding, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Kane is a very lucky man.
And Libby's very lucky to have him. He's helped her a lot. She used to be a very mousy character, and she's now very outspoken. It's awesome, and he's a wonderful RPer.
Well, great. Alrighty, folks. Well, there you have it. From the Conclave of Azora to you folks, we just would like to say goodnight, and we will see Turwinkle to finish up. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. No.
Yeah.
Turwinkle has 4 Ember Silk bags, and he has got 12 of those potions. So he's doing well with that. So I would rather you give to someone that is in need. we would like to donate that back to the guild and give that out to someone that is in more need than we are. We're doing really well, actually. We point out in every episode where we're sitting with our gold. And one of the reasons why we don't accept gold or upgrades or anything like that is because we just want to show folks when we're questing that you can make gold out there, if anything, just by doing the quests. And so we're sitting at probably, let me take a look here. Yeah, we're sitting at 923 gold, and that's just from the items that we pick up while we're questing. So we're doing pretty good. And as you can see, my awesome new lamp here someone sent me today. I am just loving this new lamp. Yeah, isn't that nice? And so, someone sent Turwinkle 4 amber silk bags not too long ago. Rabu made those for me, and they're just wonderful. So I have, just a huge amount of space. So, but thank you very much for the offer.
You're welcome.
Okay, folks. Well, we're gonna send Turwinkle back. He's a little tired, and sorry for George getting you wet there. We wanted him to look out after you while I was talking to Kane.
Yes, thank you very much for having George look out for me.
Yeah, Kane was worried that to leave you, so George, he does a good job protecting Turwinkle, so I'm sure Turwinkle was pretty pleased that he was able to look after you. Well, what a wonderful event, wasn't it, Turwinkle?
Affirmative.
Yeah, those guys do a great job, don't they?
Indubitably.
Yes. So, folks, again, the soup kitchen. What more can we say that hasn't already been said tonight? What a wonderful job by the Conclave of Azora Guild. Those folks really have done something. They've taken something that, again, not only serves them, but it serves the community on a whole. And so we want to thank all those folks tonight that worked so hard for everybody.
Thank you.
Well, Turwinkle, you could have come up with a lot more than that. Try it again, Turwinkle. What do we say? We say thank you, right?
Allow me to express my deepest thanks.
Okay, that's a lot better. So, folks, if you liked the episode, please click like. If you'd like to comment on the Soup Kitchen, the Conclave of Azora, or any of the fine folks that we interviewed during the event tonight, please do so below. Let us know what you think of the event, or what you just think of Turwinkle in general or his episodes. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so as well. We'd love to have you on Team Turwinkle, and so the more the merrier. Click that subscribe button and join us so you can have all these wonderful episodes brought to you without us having to yell at you. It'll be there waiting for you. So Turwinkle, thank you, sir. You did a wonderful job talking to those folks tonight. And we will see you next time, Turwinkle.
I'll miss you.
We'll miss you too, sir. Bye-bye.